Greetings, gods and goddesses in training. Welcome back to the channel. It is Uncle Makara, all relations. Today we're talking about how to get over a heartbreak. Okay, if you've been struggling for getting over a heartbreak, it still pangs in your heart, it still hurts you. You're like, how dare they? The fucking disrespect. I can't believe they. If you still feel that rage within, you have not fully forgiven. There is still some resentment within you. So first and foremost, I want you to just take a moment. Hands over the heart. Ho'opono ono. Thank you. I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. If you join our Telegram group and you message me, I will privately send you a sound file that will help you detach from your ex-partner. Okay? If you're interested in that, let me know. primalsutramysteryschool.com as well if you want to join our path working. Okay, let's get started. Now, when I first met Ellie, my soulmate, I understood that she was not my other half. She was actually very complete by herself. And I was actually very complete by myself. And we both understood that being by ourselves is okay. Yes, it's a little bit lonely, but it's absolutely valid and fine. That understanding actually strengthened our bond even greater, because we were not just me being yang, her being yin. She's very yin yang, I'm very yin yang. You guys are getting this? So love without consciousness becomes a battlefield. Former lovers want to destroy each other, where the bond touches sacred places, but the wounds or the trauma screamed louder than the love that they shared. So they awaken each other's deepest truth, but they also awaken the deepest fear. And when the ego feels exposed, it attacks the very mirror that revealed it. They were a narcissist, they were this, they were that. So what was once an attraction turns into repulsion or an aversion. What was once a bond or closeness now becomes a fight or a war for closure, for a revenge, or even regaining that sense of egoic control. Without maturity, your wound will keep bleeding instead of healing. So here is one first understanding. You are already whole and complete. You don't necessarily need a partner, though it's very nice to have a partner. It's very amazing and fulfilling, because believing somebody completes you, then it starts to become dependency. But real love is two people creating this infinity symbol, right? The synergy between you two, this support system. You know, there was this imagery, I can't find it right now, but it's like a man and a woman are chipping away at each other. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this image, right? It's a man and a woman that are just chipping away at each other to build each other up. This is what it's about, guys. It's not about filling voids. Most relationships are based on need, not love. But true love is an attachment. It's a freedom. You can fully be yourself around that person. And isn't that a gift? Isn't that a joy? Instead of pretending to be somebody so that they like you, maybe that's how you started the relationship. So even with the right mindset, breakups still hurt, yo. They still hurt. The wound is still fresh maybe for you as you're watching this video. But remember, feeling pain does not mean that you are weak. It means you are open. But don't let pain rewrite your worth. Keep your heart still expanding open, right? They didn't break your heart, they broke your expectations. You can find love again, and your life can get better. First of all, realize this. Your self-talk has to change right now. Because why? Because life brings you people in your life as you begin growing, as you begin moving towards your most aligned self. So the breakup isn't about them even. It's about what's unhealed in you that keeps getting poked. So this is your chance to face it and process it, not to avoid it. You know, I have a great breakup meditation on this channel, if you guys check it out. And I get a lot of clients daily coming to me with this same issue. What do? I feel like this craving to text them. Because you've associated in your mind, you've created this assumption that when you text them, it's like, wow, you know, the sky becomes clear, there's fireworks, you know, the phone lights up like a disco ball every time you think of them. But now you have to change your imagination associated with that. Okay, if they're no more part of your life, that text message that you're gonna send becomes like a little balloon that's floating away, or it goes way into the background, right? Like a faded, like kind of hazy thing. Or it becomes like a black and white Charlie Chaplin movie. Don't give it that much mental resonance importance like you're animating a 4K version of you texting them. Okay, use NLP, become smarter, stop working harder. Don't build your ego, right? And be like, I've worked so many years at social skills. I've done so many, boot camps. I've done enough. Trust the flow. What feels like loss right now may just be redirection. Every rejection is a redirection. So you're not being punished right now. You're just being realigned. So spend time rediscovering yourself. Learn who you are. Post breakup, without you enmeshing with their identity. Fall in love with your solitude again. Don't just jump into a new relationship. That's not going to be very healthy, is it? Because you haven't fully healed yet. You're going to bring in the same trauma loops. And guys, no contact is the best, okay? Keeping that energetic line open with them just creates more issues. Let them go so you can fully grieve this thing, so you can fully release and move forward. Use the vacuum law. You're now going to create more space in your life to bring in what truly aligns with you. And don't use this breakup as fuel to do things like, I'm going to go to the gym now and show her. You're still doing it for the reaction of that other person. And I'm really passionate about helping you out through this because it's real, man. So have a new adventure, meet new people, start doing things not out of spite, not out of reaction, not out of vindictiveness, but because you're doing it for you. You're simply doing it for you. Reclaim your power, bring it all, charge it all back up like a Super Saiyan. It's your time to shine. Listen, healthy relationships require a clear communication. This kind of silent treatment nonsense is not going to do shit for you. Maybe you've been through something very traumatic. Maybe you've been through a very toxic type of relationship dynamic. And now you're experiencing this healthy love, but it's triggering an unworthiness. I don't deserve this. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And if you feel like you can't comfort or speak to your younger self, start there. Start understanding how you can become a child again. So spontaneous, so creative, so much joy. So mirror work, speak to an imagery of your younger self, pull up a photo, look at them, give them affirmations or affirmations. It's not a punishment you're going through. Heartbreak is never a punishment. This is a heart activation. This is your heart chakra beaming out right now. It's not closing in. It feels safer to kind of just not do shit, right? I guess I don't have to put myself out there anymore. I mean, I've tried this relationship stuff in the past and then online dating doesn't really work. Stop with this self-talk. Enough. You have to bulldoze that negativity in your mind right now with positive energy, with videos like this, with things that spike you out of it, snap you out of this zombie-like trance. So you're going to grow from this, or are you going to let this moment define you? Because you're the author of your story, I'm not. It's just probably your spirit guides wanted you to hear this video today. That's why you clicked on it. Because in the back of your mind, you were wondering, maybe I haven't really healed from my breakup. Maybe, perhaps, this video is the answer, right? You probably thought that. Because in the back of your mind, there's some doubt, some kind of like a puppet string, right? Affecting you. The breakup didn't hurt you. It's the unresolved triggers and wounds that are hurting you. Rejection, abandonment, not being good enough, feeling incompetent. If you're dating new people to get over your ex still controls you. Maybe you're like, oh, but they're doing a lot better than me. Why are they doing better than you? Yeah, but I don't feel good enough. Why don't you feel good enough? You don't ask yourself these shadow work questions right now. Instead of running from it, you've been running from it this whole time, right? The thought of sitting down with your emotions feels like hell to you. But I'm telling you, this is what is required. An emotional, expressive writing that reveals all that gunk out on a piece of paper. And then throwing that piece of paper away. Okay? Flush it out of your system. You're not expressing it to a friend, perhaps. Maybe you don't have anyone to talk to. But you gotta express it out some way. Through dance, through creativity, through writing, something. You need an outlet for your emotions right now. I understand my unhealed childhood patterns, right? And how they show up in day to day. I used to believe I need to hide who I am in order to be loved. You know? And for so long, I wasn't this fully like optimized spiritual individual because I was afraid of the judgment I would get. What would people think of me? But this is really me, guys. My authentic self was already spiritual. But early experiences leads to us feeling guarded or feel like people pleasing. So rejection hurts when you're not being authentic. If you're not being yourself and somebody likes you, they don't really like you, do they? They like the mask. They like your mask. Rejection stings more because deep down, they never saw the real you, perhaps. Okay, I'm not here to paint stories. Maybe your situation isn't like that at all, okay? Grief is a continuation of love. Feel the sadness. Havening, hug yourself. Listen, authenticity is the ultimate screening tool in dating. Ultimate. In a fake culture like this, okay? Everybody just trying to be like masked personas of themselves. Let me edit my image on AI so that I look perfect. Right? Let me create an AI version on my dating profile. That'll do the trick. What are you, smoking? A relationship doesn't complete you or enhance you. A breakup doesn't break you or diminish you. It's called a breakup because it's a breaking of the ego. It's not a breaking of the real self, the witness. That can never be hurt. Can you ever hurt somebody's I am presence? Can I attack your super consciousness? What changes is now you're aware of what needs healing within you. You can always find someone who loves you for you. You are not too much. Okay? You are not too much. Because, give me a like in this video if you ever felt too much for somebody. Right? Give me a thumbs up. That way we will know, right? Like if this is a legit thing or not. Would you date yourself? Would you date yourself? That's where it all starts. Redefine what a healthy relationship looks like. Create a partner avatar, you know? I was so obsessed with fairies until I met Ellie, who's a real life fairy. And remember, rebuild your core confidence. From within, not from looks, status, validation points, okay? Putting up cool posts on social media to try to get back at people. Checking their stories over and over again. Interrupt the loop. I think the most scientific way to get over a heartbreak is to delay the impulse. Most cravings, when they're not fed, get released. They fade away, okay guys? But now your brain's addicted to this dopamine hit of connection. So really you're going through almost like a drug withdrawal, okay? Distract it, move your body, ice your neck, okay? The Feng Fu point, breathe deep, do things that shift your state. This is really key. It's all about that momentum and maintaining that harmony. And say everything you want to say out loud. Record your voice. If you can't send it to them, they've blocked you or whatever, you don't have to say it to them specifically, because then you're still expecting a response, right? Or they've left me on red. Then you're creating a new story in your mind. So every time an urge hits that I want to message them again, right now you just tell yourself, this is not love. This is limerence. This is not love. This is withdrawal. This is not love. This is infatuation. You have to create the magic spell for what you're going through. If you call depression and you don't know what it is, how is it going to help you heal from it? If you're like, depression means self-aggression. Depression means compression, right? Depression means suppression of my true self. Now I have something to work with, right? I have mind stuff to work with and move with it, actually. So try this out today. I'm giving you the most real deal facts, okay, on how to heal from heartbreak. I hope this helps you out today. Uncle Makara is rooting for you. Okay? Uncle Makara is rooting for you. Ossa. May the flow be with you.